I'm standing at the edge of more. The air feels wild and sweet. Now the road begins to fade. The vast distance beckons me. The climb lasted so long, and I left the hesitation behind. Each step reclaimed my life, so I am testing the unknown height. All the old fears simply dissolved. Then I never wanted to quit. Tonight I am standing at the edge of more. This height creates a new perspective. The terror is truly intoxicating. Still I leave the hesitation behind. My blood hums a different note. My limbs possess a sudden fire. Now I reach for the thin blue sky. The distance down does not haunt me, and I finally learned to leap. Everything below remains tiny, and still I crave the coming rush. My pace is entirely unchained. I am standing at the edge of more. The vast distance beckons me. I discard the worn safety. The air feels wild and sweet. Then I stack the pages on the desk, sorting through years of ink and lines. The date marks pass before my eyes. A pile grows tall near the lamp. My pen pulls across the white bond, tracing every curve of the alphabet, forming a shape that feels like home. I cannot stop writing your name here. Still I find a grin forming on my face, and I laugh at how I spend the time. So I love that I lose control now. The evening moves past the dusk hour. I lose my place in the old records. Each sheet becomes a canvas for talk, turning my craft into a hidden game. My hands ignore the stack of work. I prefer the way the flow moves, filling the margins with only one term. I cannot stop writing your name here, and I laugh at how I spend the time. So I love that I lose control now. Still I find a grin forming on my face. I should finish the planned task, but the paper demands this singular word. It tells a story I never finished, giving me reason to linger and play. Then I stack the pages on the desk, sorting through years of ink and lines. The Every step here is mine. I walk through those flames, burning up all the doubt, leaving the wreckage behind. Whatever hurt is now gone, tallying up every rough patch. I quit searching for a sign. My head finally stopped spinning, drafting plans all on my own, choosing the direction I take. I stopped paying the toll, refusing that old heavy toll, gaining ground fast on dirt. I ignore all the noise now, just pushing ahead through sand, measuring distance on the grid, determining exactly where I stand. No one helped build this, I carry the load alone, moving away from that ache. Every step here is mine, building up all the reasons, discarding the tired, worn pride, forging the way that I run. I reach the peak alone, I walk through those flames, burning up all the doubt. Then I planned for years. Tonight I mapped every turn. The path seemed clear, my ambitions burn. Still I built a life, it felt like mine. Now I leave all behind. The wind is calling us home today, and I see a different land, so I start to walk ahead. My old fears vanish fast, new dreams start to bloom. Then I leave the plans, now I trust the bend, and I see a different land. I sense the change, it pulls me near. The wind is calling us home today. A vision wakes me now, I follow where I go. I leave the weight behind. The wind is calling us home today. I find a hidden truth, I claim a different space, and I hope for better days. I trust this flow, so I am finally me. So I start to walk ahead. this place makes me itch. I refuse to tell you why I look panicked. Don't ask me to name this heat. Words are traps that steal the air. Every thought is better left unsaid. We dance between the busy lanes today. You search my face for some grand sign. My blood moves faster than the crowd. I avoid your eyes to hide the glow. If I define it, then the bloom fades, leaving me with nothing but a map. Let me go on without a name. My head tells me to run far away. The rhythm of this place makes me itch. Let me go without a name. I refuse to tell you why I look panicked. My head tells me to run far away. Let me go without a name. The rhythm of this place makes me itch. I refuse to tell you why I look panicked. This room feels too big for me. I sit upon the wood. Night claims the wood grain. Panic leaves this core. Only memories remain plain. The work tools rest now. My thumb traces a knot. The daylight burns itself away. I wait alone here. The meat grew quite cold. My belly hurts at night. No guest visits tonight. I trade plans for rest. All thoughts just drift. My joints ache with age. Reading takes my focus. Sunlight sinks below level. Dust dances in dark. I ignore the clock. Each chime sounds jagged. Anger died at dawn. This room feels too big for me. I count missing boards. sharp. Daylight vanished long ago. Tell me more of those stories again, and I am terrified to look away. If I shift my eyes right now, so I might show you what I hide, please do not turn toward me yet. You describe the work you do today. My mind wanders off the subject path. Tonight I worry my expression gives me away. You wave your arms around the space. The movement creates a pull I fear. Still I hope you miss how I study you. Now I want to remain just a ghost here. And I am paralyzed by your simple tone. Please ignore the way I check the time. My own secret interest feels too raw. So I am just a witness to your grace. Your talk reveals a world I love. I map the motion of your open palms. I try to breathe while you carry me. Still I struggle to maintain my composure now. I need you to believe I am fine. I am pretending to read a page. My focus slips and returns to you. Now I fear this intensity reveals my heart. Tell me more of those stories again. I need you to talk for hours more. If you stop speaking, I would break. The danger is written on my face. I am only learning how to hide. I'm scared of what happens when you turn. I am already falling for the sound. My hand trembles while reaching out. 4 o'clock feels unfair today. Still I abandon the life written before. Just watch me move with the swell. Still I abandon the life written before. The old script burns to ash. My history dissolves into this surge. I delete words I type twice. Everything familiar turns into a fade. I drift toward the turning tide. Each chord echoes a different name. I ignore the talk around me. Just watch me move with the swell. My history dissolves into this surge. I cannot stop the shifting ground. What started here will never cease. The transformation claims my entire being. I embrace the turn without regret. The current pulls until I collapse. Each note defines a new truth. The old script burns to ash. I cannot stop the shifting ground. What started here will never cease. The transformation claims my entire being. I embrace the turn without regret. Still I abandon the life written before. The old script burns to ash. Now I stand in this dark, and I know how I stand. So I claim what is mine. The movement is finally honest, and I know how I stand. So I claim what is mine. I trust the simple ground. Then I accept every plain fact. Tonight I never lean toward help, and I learn to just wait. Now I found my real path, so I quit searching for more. The movement is finally honest. I trust the simple ground. Then I spent years held tight. I locked away my needs. I forgot how to move. Tonight I break that old shell. I lean into the shift. I embrace this raw span. Then I spent years held tight. I locked away my needs. I forgot how to move. Tonight I break that old shell. And I know how I stand. So I claim what is mine. I trust the simple ground. So I notice you stumble when you try that line. You play the chord and let it wander flat. Then I play along so we can blend once more. My heart jumps when I mimic your sharp tone. I will sing until you catch the note. makes my chest feel very tight. The melody depends on where we stand. Still, I hope you never guess I help you out. I cannot bear the moment that you see your fingers falter on the wooden neck. The tension makes my chest feel very tight. I will sing until you catch the note. I mask your misses with my steady pitch. You smile because you finally felt secure. I play my part until the chords resolve, and I bury every effort I provide. I mask your misses with my steady pitch. You smile because you finally felt secure. Still, I choose this narrow path instead. The wind calls from behind stone. The boots drag on hidden dirt. Now I follow where I wander now. Where the map ends off, my mind wants total speed. These feet find unknown ground. The day feels bold today. I chase that sudden pull. One choice makes travel right. No person blocks my line. I map these wild turns. My stride creates fresh life. I love this quick pace. No map directs this turn. Every step brings new grit. The distance offers true peace. My direction means so much. Still, I choose this narrow path instead. You are the strongest one in the room, wanting to shout out your name, knowing my bias ruins the moment. I bite my lip to desist. These shelves seem packed so tight. Arguments erupt over small things. You defend what you believe. Terrifying kindness burns through me. My tongue needs biting now. Bored people walk past oblivious. Nobody else perceives this spark. Only I know your calm grit, refusing to let you see me. Struggling to manage my own breath, afraid of ruining your integrity. Business brings me to these aisles. Consultants don't show much emotion. Usually I hide what appears, but your stubborn logic stops me. They never grasp your intent. Arguments drift toward the exit. Why do you care this much? Asking myself what brings resolve. You are the strongest one in the room. I bite my lip to desist, pretending that I look away. Fear makes my chest pull tight. Staying back serves you best, never wanting to break your spell. Still I make a joke about the version of me I shed. Now I prefer the sound of my own rising voice. So I shed the layers that kept me hidden, and I push hard against the boundaries I once held. The tension is worth the reach for what matters. Watch how I bloom in the open. So I shed the layers that kept me hidden. The way forward is finally appearing. Now then I claim the space for my own life. My old habits do not belong here. Tonight I think of how much space I forfeited before. It makes me laugh when I remember the constraint. Still I kept myself small just to please the crowd. That part of me belongs to a forgotten history. My hands shake with the thrill of this discovery. The past fades as I start to expand today. Watch how I bloom in the open. I choose the path that belongs to me. My potential is showing in every movement. I am building a life I actually recognize. Everything I suppressed is finally coming out. Oh, oh, oh. Watch how I bloom in the open. I leave the hesitation behind. It lies. The height of this climb feels completely right. My spirit is finding the rhythm of growth. I am turning into someone I fully know. The growth is permanent and moving fast. This is the life I started for myself. once wore these colors to impress all those people at the main event, trying hard to fix my own address, wondering where my actual energy went. And I laugh at how I played the game, pretending those empty opinions had weight. None of those folks know my real name. That version is long dead, so I stopped measuring success by applause. My goal shifted inside my own head, leaving those old requirements behind. Tonight I dressed up just to blend, following scripts written by someone else. How foolish this all has been. I reclaim parts of my own shells. I smile at how I tried so hard, trading peace for a place in line. I throw away all the useless junk. That version is long dead. I built foundations on my own terms. I scrubbed the expectations I fed, ignoring things others once said. That version is long dead. I stand taller on this ground. The foolish need has finally fled. I enjoy being master of sound. I marked this charcoal sketch. The chin curves exactly like that. My hand captures the same bone. Months pass, yet talent betrays. An indicator glows dark blue. I leave the device, ignore our commands. My attention now. You are hiding in every single line. My pencil traces these features. Drafts pile high upon canvas. Memories smudged beneath my palm. Distraction ruins my clearest work. I sharpen blades with care. A jaw structure appears again. Such habits irritate my mind. These studies reveal unwanted truth. Buzzing alerts break my focus. I push aside the plastic base. No progester mental effort. You are hiding in every single line. Paper becomes a map instead. Ink drips across textured pages. I draw away the irritation. Creation refuses to remain neutral. You are hiding in every single line. Faces appear without permission now. Art serves as a witness. These design repeats what I regret. Stolen shapes inhabit my studio. Canvas hides the evidence away. Craft belongs to me alone. My pencil traces these features. Then I find a hidden frequency across the track. Still I choose to follow where the hum leads. The pattern makes the fear go missing. I could stay in this light forever. The pattern makes the fear go missing. Still I belong inside this current today. Every vibration feels like home tonight. Each note promises a slow breakfast. The tempo dances past the weary rows. Now I count the flashes spinning overhead. A wild excitement grows until it bursts. And I witness colors waking under the spell. The volume levels swell without a stop. I could stay in this light forever. Every vibration feels like home tonight. I worry that the sun might steal the view. I fear a dull existence starts at dawn. I refuse to think about the morning gray. My perspective turns inside the morning. The intensity defines a true dream state. Still I belong inside this current today. I worry that the sun might steal the view. I fear a dull existence starts at dawn. I refuse to think about the morning gray. The pattern makes the fear go missing. Still I belong inside this current today. Every vibration feels like home tonight. Tonight I heard you asking them. Still I kept the map nearby. till I mark the perfect place. Now I practice what to say. Now I might just walk away. The terror fills me up. I have the perfect plan for us. Then I trace the stars today. And I need to tell you soon, my courage fades so fast. So I want you there tonight. Tonight I studied every line. I found the hidden spot. Then I hope you recognize the effort that I made. You walked inside the area. I hide my panic face. I almost speak your name. Tonight I hope I look good enough. I have the perfect plan for us. The sky will open wide. I practiced all week long. Still I might just run away. Now I wanna show you now. I have the perfect plan for us. You look my way tonight. Oh, and I am terrified to speak. So I hope you come with me. I hope you follow me. Then I wanna show you tonight. So I draft the blueprints for my future mark. Then I discard the plans that tethered me to waste. Still I seek a summit all alone. I never look behind me. Still I seek a summit all alone. My hands map out a rising path. Still I own the terrain underfoot. Now I burn the charts made by others. Now I pivot when the compass starts to shift. And I toss aside the scraps of yesterday. My hands map out a rising path. I never look behind me. And I create a method from the void. And I claim a vantage point today. So I define success by total focus. Tonight I feel the drop from such a height. I risk the fall of my own design. Then I trade the safety of a flat expanse. Tonight I bet my work on what I dare. I never look behind me. I construct aspire from the grit. My sweat fuels this upward surge. Still I stand where I created ground. Trust the climb I initiated. I release the ghost of prior mistakes. And I move forward without any regret. I could stay here watching watching you all day. Currents carry such a slow song. Everything feels right in the middle. Never wanna turn away. Now I am gripped by the mood. This moment hits harder than before. Waves mimic the sound of joy, and I blink and try to process. Everything here feels entirely new. This joy is mine to possess. I could stay here watching you all day. Laughter rises with the phone, then I drift inside this singular moment. My hands hang loose at last. Tonight I lose track of the time. Morning turns toward a tired peak. My breathing mimics the easy surge. Still I find myself shaking a little. Plain energy surges down my arms. Each ripple mirrors the internal speed. I am anchored by the glee. I could stay here watching you all day. Waves break against the muddy edge. My grin spans the wide bank. Each thought runs clear like rain. Currents carry such a slow song. Everything feels right in the middle. Never wanna turn away. Why does a memory hurt this much? Now I sit upon this wooden seat. The air smells like that beverage blend, and I cannot move until it ends. Old days appear in front of me, so I wonder where the years have gone. My hands remain inside my coat. A simple breeze brings back the past. It hits my chest without a word. Then I thought I left this part behind. Now I stand paralyzed in place. Why does a memory hurt this much? The grass remains a muted green. I simply lose the will to rise. The life I built feels miles away. My head bows down to hide the pain. These eyes blink fast against the glare. I never planned on staying here, but one recall demands my time. Why does a memory hurt this much? The world turns slow for everyone. I just need peace before I go. My legs refuse to make a start. Still I am stuck upon this bench. A simple scent unmade my plans. Now I sit upon this wooden seat. dance till I am shaken as the tempo climbs. We let the rhythm choose our path. You are wasting all this fire. I can hardly catch my own speed. Our feet move faster than my thoughts. My patience snaps each time you wait. This tension hurts whenever you pull back. I called your name across the song. You gave me such a nervous glance. We lost the track of time before. Hear you ignore how the rhythm grows loud. I try to close the gap again. You are wasting all this fire. My patience snaps each time you wait. Last bus, a stranger waits for my permission. Please notice how much I need this. The hesitation makes my chest feel raw. We could burn until the dawn ends. I can hardly catch my own speed. Our feet move faster than my thoughts. Last bus, a stranger waits for my permission. Please notice how much I need this. The hesitation makes my chest feel raw. I can hardly catch my own speed. Our feet move faster than my thoughts. My patience snaps each time you wait. Boxes sit beside the wall. Truth tastes like clean air. A hard lesson ends today. Everything I want is finally mine. A hard lesson ends today. Now I trust the way forward. My path begins right now. No more old calls to drift. I own this clear view. Only progress matters to me. Dust settles on the wood. I shed the last mask. Purpose burns deep within me. My own hand guides this. Everything I want is finally mine. Peace resides inside the chest. Decisions gain a sharp edge. I welcome the long road. Success means true inner calm. Trust the way forward. My path begins right the frame beneath me. Still I fear the drop below here. The ground will pull me. Now I am stronger than the stone. Still I lock the gates tonight. So I stand where I belong. I build until I break. The tension never settles. I measure what I take. I am stronger than the stone. So I push against the span. I master every plan. I claim the risk I own. Then I balance on the edge. Tonight I test the frame beneath me. I claim the risk I own. Then I balance on the edge. Still I fear the drop below here. The ground will pull me. I claim the risk I own. Then I balance on the edge. Tonight I test the frame beneath me. Still I fear the drop below here. The ground will pull me. I claim the risk I own. Then I balance on the edge. Tonight I test the frame beneath me. Still I fear the drop below here. The ground will pull me. The engine hums a low note. Patterns fade into long streaks. My hands grip the thin frame. I do not know where I end up today. The coast draws me toward the salt. Old habits fall away like dust. Everything I was is pulling back. And I choose the path ahead alone. No plans anchor my restless mind. So I let the rhythm lead the way. The terrain shifts under blue skies. Each bridge crossed is left behind. My grip on the past dissolves. I do not know where I end up today. Keeping who I was feels wrong. I want to live for once without the ghost of prior days. Boundaries melt in the bright sun. I seek the truth of movement. The coast draws me toward the salt. Old habits fall away like dust. Everything I was is pulling back. Keeping who I was feels wrong. I want to live for once without the ghost of prior days. The coast draws me toward the salt. That still-eyed dismantled every single barrier. All those map paths vanished. My feet no different dirt. None of the old blueprints fit. I do not answer to the ghosts you keep. Freedom tastes sharp on my tongue. This independence consumes the morning air. Nobody dictates the rhythm here. I walk toward the unmapped summit. The bargain cost plenty back then. Now the currency burns my palms. Walking away requires absolute grit. I shredded every borrowed vision. Decisions form without any input. I inhabit this untamed space fully. I do not answer to the ghosts you keep. Solitude acts as the main architect. Every step proves the choice true. Independence thrives inside this personal wild. The view belongs to me. Only this wide summit remains. Freedom tastes sharp on my tongue. This independence consumes the morning air. Now I stop chasing the version of life once dictated, and I put down the tools meant for other people. My own hand guides every turn that I take. Still I ignore the noise from the past I shed. I have no explanations left. My path creates its own unique mark. Then I choose this standard for my days. Now I define the value of my work. The vision clears while the chatter dies out. Still I demand nothing but my best effort here. My path creates its own unique mark. I have no explanations left. Then I value progress measured on my terms. Tonight I see the goal that I set. Still I own the change in my outlook. I wasted seasons trying to prove my worth. I learned that needing approval limits the game. Now I am done giving away pieces of will, and I settle into a pace that sustains me. I have no explanations left. I honor the skill that I craft. Then I seek the peak by my design. Tonight that I earned. Still I have no explanations left. Then I choose the standard for my day. Now I define the value of my work. I discarded all the plans I used to trust. My internal compass points towards something else. So I reached the summit on my own. You lost the map I drew. So I reached the summit on my own. The peak remains a lonely place. Then I stare at clouds across the range. Tonight I cut the lines that tied my feet to clay. A different person starts the climb today. The summit wind tastes sharper than I knew. You lost the map I drew. The destination changed since I began. My former self is buried in the dust. The peak remains a lonely place. I see the person waiting at the base. I recognize the hunger in the gaze. The history exists but lacks the weight. Still I walk toward a future of my choice. You lost the map I drew. I kept the climb for only me. The vista shines without the old critique. I own the dirt beneath my boots. My life belongs to just the present day. within my palm. Voices drift against the tide. Still I trade one day of hidden intent. Let them look past me today. Now I blend into the wash. Trade shifts for the thrill. The pressure eases inside. I breathe without an anchor. I wander through the stalls. None claim ownership of my steps. I drift among the dense aisles. I lose the map entirely. Each turn feels brand new. Let them look past me today. The pressure eases inside. I shed the expected persona. Nothing demands a response here. I simply belong to the haze. Let them look past me. I escape the planned life. No demand exists for answers. Now I blend into the wash. Trade shifts for the thrill. I shed the expected persona. Nothing demands a response here. I simply belong to the haze. Let them look past me. Let them look past me. Now I blend into the wash. Still I claim this day for myself. High noon hits the dark wood. I refuse to be productive now. My mind wanders where it pleases. Time has nowhere else to go. Contentment settles in my bones. This slow drift defines my aim. Maybe I forget to care today. The world exists far away today. I count the minutes turning gold. Tasks fall away like dry leaves. True focus belongs to this pause. I let the afternoon air breathe. All pressure fades into the haze. Time has nowhere else to go. This slow drift defines my aim. Maybe I forget to care today. Perhaps I lose track of names. My own identity feels brand new. I grow deep roots in place. I trace patterns on the boards. Nothing asked for a grand reveal. Contentment settles in my bones. Perhaps I lose track of names. My own identity feels brand new. I grow deep, roots in place. Contentment settles in my bones. forget to care today. Late nights demand intense focus. Mistakes define these early starts. Struggles became common habits. Then hardship arrived before the sun rose. I hope you know I never forgot the way you looked at me back then. Days faded into endless work and misery tested these weary bones. I hope you know I never forgot the way you looked at me back then. Certain ghosts haunt late hours. Only truth remains during these trials. Desperate prayers fill empty hours. Hard choices shape my current path. Yeah, business collapsed under intense strain. Tired eyes ignored every red flag. Broken dreams demanded drastic shifts. Persistence grew despite constant failure. I hope you know I never forgot the way you looked at me back then. Faded photos test present resolve. Grim reality dictates immediate action. Personal history marks each step. I hope you know I never forgot the way you looked at me back then. Rough roads define my climb. Total loyalty remains deep inside. Only faith sustains internal dreams. Bitter lessons became valuable assets. Nobody recognized the real struggle. Striving until exhaustion arrived fast. Yeah, tough times demanded complete honesty. Yeah, I hope you know I never forgot the way you looked at me back then. Dark clouds suggest coming storms. Sole purpose anchors, wandering thoughts, clear intentions, drive honest deeds. I hope you know I never forgot the way you looked at me back then. Broken ladders mark past climbs. Total dedication defines internal states. Great relief follows honest recognition. Sober reflection highlights real needs. I hope you know I never forgot the way you looked at me back then. Steady resolve guides present turns. Old stories shape current habits. Honest memories offer needed support. Sincere thanks fill these lines. Struggles faded across elapsed years. Simple gratitude lingers behind. Oh, 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 oh. Still I notice you wanna start up again. Your tired act plays like a scratch disc. Now I remember how you used to handle things, but your routine makes me turn my head. You think I am waiting here alone. The story you wrote does not include me. I see your performance and I laugh. Do you hear how quiet it is? So I blocked out your voice weeks ago. You rely on tricks I mastered before. I see you fumbling for a reaction. I sit here seeing you beg for grace. My time belongs to a better plan. Your demand for my focus is void. I am not the person you imagine. Stop counting on a result you control. My attention is not yours.